Hey guys, it's Kylan Hayden here. This is so weird to be doing. uh, Here we got Dobby, Stitch, and Dobby behind me, and Stitch. And Cinny. Okay, so I have had so many requests for an update of the Exposing Tiffany Riley series. Well, now it's Tiffany Abigail. I have no idea because I am blocked once again. And this time I'm actually going to be including the 21st birthday story. I don't have I had permission from the other two to tell the story. I don't know anymore because I'm not friends with those two people either. So first we're going to we have a new notebook this time. This is my Lilo and Stitch one, and we are going to start with this list. I also some of this stuff has also been information given to me to expose and to discuss. So here we go. I'm so nervous to be doing this because I'm trying to get back into filming stuff, mainly cosplay, but we have been highly requested for exposing Tiff videos. So here we go. So this is so out of place and everything. So I took some stuff from the last video to start this one to try to ease us into more recent events and then to jump back to the story. So from information that I've seen and heard, Tiffany has quit OF because they weren't making enough money financially to survive. This one is recent events. They lost their ambassadors for Tiff's spiritual palace. I was an ambassador. I got them to unblock me and be friends with me. And then I felt like they were getting monthly subscription boxes and then selling the stuff, which they had, because some of the crap that I'd gotten, they had gotten 2 years ago. In the last, I was getting PR packages for being an ambassador. And the last package that I got, the bath soaking powder, the package was sticky. The tarot card holder was dirty. I don't feel safe getting handmade stuff by Tiff. And I ended up getting this body mist that had whatever the fuck was in it written on it, and I still ended up throwing it away because I don't trust that. That's gross. Okay, so, and then the other thing about the ambassadorship was there were minors involved. I think between the ages of 12 and 15. I think there was an 18 or a 19-year-old or a 20 up and around the age. I'm 26. I think I was the oldest ambassador, and I got half of them to leave because it was wrong. So more into recent events and info that I have been giving. Our major problem right now is Tiff thinks she is a self-taught physician and been lying about that their dad was on hospice care but never proves anything, and saying that the hospice nurses that were coming in to take care of their dad was teaching them how to do stuff. But okay, that's different. Being shown how to do something, yes, it's being taught, but you're not a medical professional. Are you in school to be a medical professional? Because if you were, I don't think you'd be on your phone and social media as much as you are. Like, for real. I just don't understand this. Following along the lines of basically impersonation of a medical professional, they have a dirty ass lab coat that is like irking a lot of people. Also, I'm gonna keep saying in recent events because this video just came out yesterday that their family was harassing him. So the next topic is harassing so-called family, blaming them for everything. But what has the family even done? Last I've seen, this so-called family didn't claim you. They just wanted to, be able to see their dad. But you're a fucking psychopath. Yeah. I heard from a reliable source that the family never ever claimed that psycho, pathetic loser or her highly medicated mother, which I am just like seeing so much come to light, and I'm concerned, but like to me, it's the information does not. Sorry, the camera's shaky. It's nothing new. Like you could see that she's fucking crazy, and her mom. Going on the same topic of recent events, her videos are being posted in the room that their dad died in. And apparently there's a possibility that they're also sleeping in that room. That gives me the heebie-jeebies. Like, I could not sleep in the bed that somebody died in. Like, I woke up this morning, I'm sitting in my bed right now, and over here was my tabby cat, Willow. And I kind of panicked because I thought she was dead. Like, she wasn't moving and didn't look like she was breathing. Like, if my cat died in this bed, I will not sleep in this again. I'd probably get rid of my blankets, too. Like, that's creepy. It's really creepy and gives me the heebie-jeebies. Please be sanitary. Please. I don't even know if you have your own bedroom or bed, but don't sleep in a bed with somebody that died that was deceased. That's weird. So unsanitary. Shit, my brain went somewhere else. Fuck. I had the thought and then it was gone. Wow, I really lost it. I'll probably think of it, but okay, so now that I got that little bit of info out, we are going to go on to story time that should have been told about 4 years ago when the whole exposing Tiff video started. I think as I was reviewing them, I know in the second video I say I was still waiting for confirmation for permission to post this. Okay, so as I said in the beginning, I'm no longer friends with those two, but I will give credit where credit is due. So I flew to Virginia for my 21st birthday, and I was supposed to stay with my friend Luna at the time, and they tried to send me home right as I got there because they didn't realize I was supposed to be staying with them. So I was able to get in contact with a friend of my family's, well, more a friend of my sister's, and his family let me stay at their place. Well, one day I went to go hang out with my friend Fury, another one that's not my friend anymore, and so I say they tricked me, but more like I agreed to go. We went to a Planned Parenthood meeting. It was weird. And then we went to IHOP. No, we went to Walmart first and I bought fabric. And then we went to IHOP. And then from IHOP, because of the whole trying to send me home, I had to call around to find somebody to let me stay with them. And Tiff ended up being one of them. So after hanging out with Fury and going to Walmart and going to IHOP, we Uber our separate ways. Uber drops Fury off at their apartment, and then the Uber takes me to Tiff's house. And I've talked about this a little bit. I know I really have. So I get to Tiff's house. It's weird. I don't really remember everything, but the things that I can recall is Tiff never once brushed her teeth while I was there. I don't know why I'm choking up now, even though I have permission to talk about their dad. But I am sorry, he is no longer with us. I give my condolences. I'm not really good at this stuff, but I'm sorry for your loss. But when I was staying there, like, I didn't really see him. He was really quiet, and like, seriously, with this new information that I'm getting, I can see why, and like, it makes me really concerned now. Like, why is it making me concerned 4 years later? almost 5 years, well, technically 5 years later, because I'll be 27 this year, and this happened when I was 21. And, so I stayed there. Tiff never once brushed their teeth. The room that I stayed in was the studio / guest room / where the birds slept. And they called me ungrateful in one of their posts. And yeah, it was cold in that fucking room. Like, you guys, to understand this video, you have to go back to the beginning to watch the first Exposing Tiffany Riley video, to the next one, to the one from 2002. Because now this is 2022, because then you're going to come to this one, 2024. But, like, yeah, Tiff only gave me one blanket. And the birds in there. And I'm not a big fan of birds, just like I'm not a big fan of dogs. Oh my god, I'm seriously gonna be all over the fucking place. Because then there's the whole thing of the roommate that they're living with, they also claim that person's dog as their own. Like, it's all over the place. Like, this is fucking crazy. Okay, I will try to stay back on topic. Sorry. My ADHD meds have worn off, so we are just like, doom, 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 doom. And there's a lot of interesting stuff in my bedroom. And I'm also like, every time I move, because my camera is on a selfie tripod stick, but it's also laying on my computer. Okay, so back to staying in the room. Yeah, there was only one blanket, and it was cold, and it was May. It was like towards the end of May, though. But okay, this story's really all over the fucking goddamn place. So, yeah, I stayed in that room, and then we went to Blue Ridge Gap Farm. I had to have a friend tell me what it was. So, shout out to Allie for reminding me what the name of that damn place was. And I know in one of the videos I mentioned that they said that their dad took me, but it was dad and mom. And I remember that, like, we were taking pictures and vlogging and stuff, and then there was this whole fiasco about the pictures, that when we stopped being friends that time, that they kept posting them. And then I was going through my photography Instagram account, and there was a time that I had edited one of the pictures, but also posted the original picture, and I looked at the comment section, and they're just like, oh, I'm a great photographer, I take great pictures, and I'm just like, what about me, the model? And they're like, oh, you don't need somebody to tell you how beautiful you are. And it's like, dude, you are so self-centered. It's all about you, all about your work. But that Galaxy S7 pictures, it's not photography. And I know, because I have a certificate in digital photography. Doesn't mean I know how to use shit. Okay, so what else? Yeah, so that story's all over the place, because basically what they're saying about that time is that I was stalking them to get info, which is fucking crazy. I didn't need to stay there, for one. I had a place to stay. And calling me ungrateful, saying that their parents, that they should have just made me sleep on the couch. Yeah, the couch sounds great. The floor sounds even better. I used to sleep on the floor all the time. I do it in my parents' camper. And I used to do it as a kid because of night terrors, and I have a disorder where, like, kind of like I attach myself to people. I have a personality disorder. Dependency personality disorder. Oh my god, that makes me sound crazy. I have a personality disorder. Yeah. No, I have dependency personality disorder. So I depend on people really easily and really badly. Which I also think Tiff may have it. I think, if I remember correctly when I looked it up, it's kind of a rare one to have. But, like, it also sounds like Lori, who was Tiff's mom, is, like, feeding this info into her head, telling her, like, this is how you need to act. This is how life is. This is what's going on in the situation. Like, this info just keeps being fed and fed and fed. And this is what's created Tiff, the fucking psycho. What was it? Psychopathetic loser. Yeah. What is going on? Are we going to get a response from Tiff from all this shit that I'm spewing that just seems so fucking random, but people are probably gonna die from this video and shit? I don't know. I just want to, like, you know, I had to ask my group of friends, hey, like, Tiff's saying that their dad is here in spirit and stuff, like, did he die? Like, and Tiff is not saying anything? Like, this is so fucking weird. I really didn't think in 2024 I would be making another video. Like, is this an every 2-year thing? Like, are we going to be making more? Is there going to be one in 2026? Dear God, I hope not. Okay, I think I've spewed enough, and if I need to spew more, I'll make another video. But remember, I'm Kylan Hayden, and to keep dreaming. Bye, guys. Take care of yourselves, and steer clear of Tiff, or Crystal Faith, as I've been told to call her.